Chris Biandy on the track. Chris Biandy on the track. Chris Biandy on the track.
Good afternoon, everyone. It is 3:15 p.m. Welcome. And I'm going to ask Jarvis. This meeting is now called to order. So I'm going to ask Jarvis to come and welcome you guys. Okay. Before that, my deepest apologies. I'm going to ask Rovel to come and pray. Rovel,
Hey, Cash.
hey Rovel.
All right, so I'm just going to pray now. All gone, everybody. Everybody on YouTube land. Seen 15 persons connected. I'm about to pray. Ask for God's blessing on today's meeting. All right, so Heavenly Father, dear Lord, we are grateful for your life, for mercies and your grace towards us. We are thankful for this another meeting. The fact that we're able to join online. Many persons are having various challenges, whether it be internet or connection issues or whatever. But the fact that we can connect together like this is a blessing. And so we are asking for you to let your will be done in today's meeting. That whatever the speaker has to share, whatever discussion that we may have to go through, or whatever we do, let all the members have an opportunity to benefit, and so they will leave feeling good to have been here. In Jesus' name I pray. Amen.
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 Thanks, Rovel.
No problem. Is Jarvis back
Javis,
yet? Nah,
Javis,
see him
are
now.
you here?
Hey, Jarvis.
Yes, I'm here. Are you
Hi,
seeing me,
Javis.
guys?
Yeah,
Yes,
we're
we're
seeing
seeing
you.
you.
Hey, guys. Hi,
Hey,
everybody.
Jarvis.
All right, awesome. So, hi, everybody out there. And I'd like to welcome you back for yet another week. Hope you have a fun-filled experience and actually learn something today.
Big up, Jarvis. Big up.
All right. Thanks, Javis. um, we're going to go into a little icebreaker. So where the people them with the vibes. Tatiana, Robert, Kimisha, where are you guys? I'm sure the people them. I'm sure our members want some giveaway, right, guys?
Comment section kind of weak still.
That me I say, guys, no wanna give away. Where's Candice? I haven't heard from her in a while.
Hey, Jamila. Big up Mrs. McCoy Williams in the place.
Hi, Jamila. All right, so Kimisha is here. Robert is here. I don't know where's Tatiana. Robert, your mic is muted.
Hi guys, you hearing me right?
Yes, we're hearing
Yeah, man,
you.
you're here.
Hey
Cool.
guys.
Hi, how you doing?
People are ready for your credit.
Yeah, go first, Kamisha.
Yeah, because mine is kind of like a warm up. So, like, I just want everybody to like send in the chat like one word of how they're feeling today. That's my first warm up activity.
Alright, bet.
So, the chat's coming in because I can't see it.
Can't monitor it either. Hold on, let me try.
Also, Sexy Barbie says feeling awesome today. Whoa. Okay. Kashina says
Nice.
stressed. Me too.
Oh god. Like when everybody group work and Tessa do this week, I don't know she awesome. All the
Yeah, and
awesome
Shana
say they're
is
just ready for
happy.
everything. Damn, that's crazy.
Michael
I
said,
like some of what you're having.
hey, I'm feeling tired. I'm tired too. Stress. I think we're all stressed. I don't know why Sexy Barbie is like awesome, being awesome, and Shana is happy. I don't know if they're going to UTECH. Grateful. Yeah, should be. Tariq is blessed. All right. Sleepy. Boy, I'm gonna sleep all day. All right, now our next activity is going to be to just encourage each other, say something encouraging. Robert will start because it's week 12 and we all want to encourage each other. So Robert, you have anything to say to us? Any encouraging words?
Well, to be honest, what I really have to say is, well, you've made it this far, isn't me? The semester is obvious. I think it has been a rough one for almost everyone. So just continue to push through and thing, isn't me? You have this in the bag already. So, just watch your recordings, get in your practice and thing. Because, we are come out on top this semester. We don't fail over here. FMA only succeed. So yeah, for do it, isn't me?
All right, thanks, Robert. And what I had in mind to say was keep moving forward because it's getting down to the end of the semester and we have been pushing ahead. So just keep on pushing. If you have to put in more now. It's never too late. So you can still put in more on your test, your finals and stuff like that. So don't give up. Just keep going. If you have to adjust, readjust, you still have a little time. So just do it and make it count. So you guys can even drop something in the comments. So you can drop something that can go for all of us to show encouragement. All right, so stay solid as a rock like Kalanji. Can't make you get the best of it. All right, Tatiana, that's true. Anybody else dropping some comments of encouraging, showing the love, spreading the love? All right, so in the meantime, Robert, you can go ahead and play your game and you can keep on dropping some comments in the comments just to encourage each other throughout the meeting, all right? Think I'm
All
ready?
right.
Someone is up.
All right. So good afternoon again, guys. I'm just going to do a little trivia with you guys. As you know, we work with which side is it on? Oh yeah, work with digital and thing. So I'm just going to do a little trivia about some of the apps that they provide and things. So what I'm thinking is that I'm going to ask you guys some questions and you guys can answer in the comments. And whoever gets the most correct at the end of it can win a credit. Is it me? And we don't please do not about the other company because we don't use that. So let's get ready. Are you guys ready? If you're ready, just drop some fire emojis in the comments and thing. I'm at my know what go on. You see me?
Robert, me think me can win. So can I participate? Can I win like a credit today? What do you think? Can I participate?
You can definitely participate, man. I don't know who give you the credit, but not me.
All right, that makes sense then. So go and take it, members.
All right. So the first question is, hopefully you guys are hearing me clearly. The first question is, which of Digital's apps keeps you up to date with the news and current affairs of the country? So let me just repeat, which of Digital's apps keeps you up to date with the news and current affairs of the country? So I'm still like Tavoy answer first. All right, Tavoy, we see you. All right, that one did it easy for you, man. All right, so the second question: which of Digital's apps allows you to listen and subscribe to your favorite podcasts? This is for the real who really know where digital offer. If you don't know where digital offer, boy, I can't help you. But let me just repeat, which of digital's apps allows you to listen and subscribe to your favorite podcast?
Like
Tavoy, how you
let's
going?
see
You know,
who's
say
gonna
Tavoy
get
now
this
move right.
one.
Tavoy, I move teeth, Tavoy, I don't know where you get them answer from, Watch yourself, Mind your work, you did the selling at Tavoy, we might just have to disqualify you.
Eliminate Tavoy from the game. I am sorry, Tavoy. You cannot participate.
Really, as a matter of, as I said that really, past president, I don't know if I can gain a credit like that, but we see what go on. Alright, so which of their following apps allows you to download music within the app and listen music offline? Below, D Music or Bip. So which of their following apps allows you to download music within the app and listen music offline? And the choices are Below, D Music, and Bip. Jevoy that just win. All right,
Yeah.
nice. All right, so move on to the next one. Which app allows you to check your credit, send credit, and add on a plan? Which app allows you to check your credit, send credit, and add on a plan? Anybody got that one yet? We'll see what go on in other comments.
I don't
Jevoy,
see that.
again,
Oh, Jade said manage yourself and Joy.
All right, like that. All right, so fill in the blanks. All right. Dash allows you to back up photos and videos to the cloud with, and it has other variables on it. Dash allows you to back up your photos and videos, and it has features on it. Which one of digital apps allows you to do that? But we'll see. We see Jade again. We see energy. We see like Jada come through for the winning. Like she gonna take it from Jevo. I don't know. All right, so let me move on. This is the final one. This one is where like the one here easy to as a matter of fact. But I'm gonna make that one here word double. So whoever wins this definitely wins. So what is Digital's competitive messaging app that we have our second group on? What is Digital's competitive messaging app that we have our second group on?
This easy.
Easy. And it double the points. Kadim Malcolm win that one there. So I'm just gonna ask my fellow execs to check the group and tell me who the winner is, so we can contact you in the WhatsApp group and provide you with your credit. Thanks for participating, guys.
Big up, Robert. Big up, Robert and Kamisha.
Yeah, man.
All right, so just awaiting Kashina to rejoin me. Hey, Kash.
Hi, Robel.
What's up?
Nothing much. How are you?
I'm good here with this blinding light in front of me, looking all chilled and studio-like.
Yeah, man, you look nice. Yes, you look nice.
Yeah, man, I feel use this technology and, enhance the thing.
I need to upgrade.
Oh, boy. So I guess we have an interesting thing to talk about at this point. Very interesting.
Yes, we do.
Exciting thing to talk about.
You're breaking the news, Army.
I'm just leave it to you. And if the persons in the comments are excited, you can do it. But one of the persons in the comment in the YouTube land are excited.
Okay, guys. Guys, you can guess what we're coming to talk to you guys about Rovel, VP, and Kashina. On the screen, what do you think we're coming to talk to you guys?
No answer? Oh, go on.
Nobody do have a clue.
exquisite. No,
Audrey,
no,
exquisite.
boy.
No. For
Next to Barbie.
Abigail say,
Oh,
give me
Audrey,
credit.
the dream
Abigail,
to
why you logged
election.
in with your YouTube? Why you on your mommy's YouTube?
I mean,
Okay,
Kamisha about
so
$1,000 credit and then $2,000.
it's not no $1,000 credit to me. I
We just
see
did the giveaways a
Abigail
while ago.
saying, election.
Oh, Abigail is Audrey. Oh, come here. Come here, say which Audrey in this, because the name is some kind of material, so I know it was probably a big lady. First, Michael, I say charity, but me just a catch on, Abby, just a catch on. But no, we're actually here to talk about elections, as Abigail rightly put it. So yeah. So
We're
Kashina.
here to talk about election, guys.
Mm-hmm. And you know what's interesting, Cash? It's the first time,
Very
I guess,
interesting.
because it's the first time FMA would have done a virtual kind of leadership and club meeting thing, and so it's very, very, very interesting. Very, because we started in when May last year, as in when we had our first executive meetings, and we're like trying to decide like how we would be doing these club meetings on a Thursday. And look at this, we have made it almost a year. You realize?
In the virtual space.
In the virtual space. And we are grateful to our members. I mean, you could have said, boy, this virtual thing now work for me. So let me just go watch a movie doing 3 to 5 or just go chill or something. But big up to all the members who stick
Yeah.
with us throughout the entire year so far. I mean, it has been Kadima said it has been an awesome experience. Yeah, man. Big up to all our speakers, them same way. It has been really a good year. I'm seeing that the members are loving it and the engagement is really good. So we appreciate it. Yeah. Candy said FMA great virtually and physically.
Hi, Candice. I missed you. Not hear from you in a while.
Yeah,
Okay,
man.
guys. So, election time. So, I'm nervous. I can't believe my year. Our tenure is almost up, Rovel. It went by
Mm-hmm.
quickly. So, guys, FMA is we're looking for you. So, the nomination period will commence on Monday and end on the 5th of April. So all the persons then will have every seat is up for run. So it's president, VP, PR, team social media. Every single seat is up for runs. Exec secretary, everything. So you guys, we're hoping to see you guys applying. So it's a step-by-step process. There will be a nomination period. There will be an interview process, and there will be um,
A
a
surprise
very
process. A
yes, a
surprise.
physical
A
a
surprise.
surprise.
Yes. Let's leave
All
it
right,
there. A
let's not
surprise.
leave it at that. So the first step into getting a position for FMA is a nomination period. We'll be sending out a Google form for you guys to fill out and fill out whichever spot you want to apply for, and you're supposed to get at least two of our members. And remember, to be a member, you have to attend 3 consecutive meetings. So 2 of our members to sign that form. So we'll be sending out the Google Form soon. So all those who want be president, VP, team social media, director, executive secretary, you guys know the positions because you know us.
Mm-hmm.
You will have to get nominated by two of our members. It doesn't have to be an executive member, just two members, and that's where the election process will start. So
And
just look
yeah, and I was saying too, like, if you have any questions about one of the positions, you can link any one of the present execs to ask us about the position to see if it's really a fit for you. Because at the end of the day, it's actually all about volunteerism and stepping into something whereas you can leave better than you started. So it's a developmental kind of process as a leader. So yeah, man, you can talk to us and we'll give you the tips and the ins and the outs and all of that.
right. So any information you need, just reach out to any one of us. You guys have our numbers, just reach out to us and we feel free. We'll be happy to assist you guys. So just look out for that. FMA seat is up and running. That Abby deserve a position. You hear that, Abby?
Abby, your name a call. So but you respond.
Candice, you must go for everything.
Yeah, look out for them, man.
Audrey,
Yeah, look out
what
for
are
them.
you going for?
But I can't Audrey alone. Audrey
So
needs a
that's it.
team. So we need more people. So spread the word and tell everybody to, try and go for something in FMA because at the end of the day, it's going to work out for you in terms of the experience and exposure that you're going to get. Yeah. So that's that.
So that is our little announcement. I can't wait to
Mhm.
see who is going to be applying. And don't feel intimidated, guys. If you don't know anybody to sign your,
Of
if you
course, you
don't know
can
anybody
against
to sign, if you
Simonia.
don't, so we can apply again.
Almost. I don't think there's a restriction. Come on. Once you're a registered student, I think you can apply. Apply, sorry. Once you're registered, you can apply. And Nashika is
Once you're not
asking where can
graduating, guys.
right. And Nashika is asking where can we apply? So it's a nomination process, so you have to get 2 members to nominate you, and then from there on we'll inform you of the next steps. And so yeah, that's basically it, Nashika. Just get 2 members to nominate you. We'll send the Google form cash, right? To do the
Yeah.
nomination. Yes, sexy Barbie. There are positions that has to do with entertainment and hosting. Yes. We need to know who is Sexy Barbie now. Sexy Barbie, could you send your actual name? Because for the entire year we've been calling you Sexy Barbie. So we need to know who is Sexy Barbie. Sexy Barbie, could you just put in the comment your actual name?
Or
And
if you
someone is
don't know the members, reach out to one
right,
of the executive
right. And
members.
ensure that you're in the group, the WhatsApp group or the BIP group. There are 2 groups that you should try your best to be a part of. And then from there on, you will get to know the members. Oh, Sexy Barbie's name is Cheyenne. Cheyenne. All right. Let's not forget that, guys. Cheyenne. All right, big up yourself, Cheyenne. All right, so I guess it's over to
Shanoy.
Shanoy.
Shanoy
Ready?
and Marcel.
Yeah. Ready, Shanoy? And me. All right, let me add them on now. Hey, guys.
Hi.
Hello.
Big up, Shania, big up.
Oh, what kind of time weird. What's that frame? Hi guys, what's up? Walk one.
There, man.
What it doing?
I'm
So we'll
okay.
come back. I'm fine. Thank you for asking. Okay, guys, we'll come back to another week of hot topics. Woo! Where we do a little rundown of the hottest and latest stories that's going on in the media right now. This week I'm joined by Robel and Marisol. Hi guys.
Hey, Shania. Oh, go on. Hey, Marisol.
Yeah. Okay, so we're just going to jump into things. So the first story, the first topic is Tommy Lee gets sentenced to 3 years in prison. So dancehall artist Tommy Lee Sparta pleaded guilty Wednesday to illegal possession of a firearm and ammunition and was sentenced to 3 years in prison. The Blessings artist appeared before the High Court Division of the Gun Court and was represented by Queen's Counsel Tom Tavares Pinson. He received 3 year sentence for the illegal possession of firearm charge and a year sentence on the ammunition charge. Guys, want to think about this because Tommy Lee has been going through it as it relates to like these kind of charges. So, one officer.
Somebody said prison was actually saw a post saying that them can keep king in a prison, because it come like all of the artists them
All of the artists cartel wells. Tommy Lee, no. What my name? Can't remember his name. Ninja Man. Everybody that prison.
remember about him.
Why? Prison definitely buzzing. Buzzy bad. Cause
Was it Ritical? But we hear so Ritical come out now. Yeah, man, we hear so Ritical got released the other day. That's crazy.
Yeah, I heard. Was it $3 million or something like that?
Yeah, and $3 million bail.
Money. Hey, they might make money off of people, you know. Oh boy.
Okay, so our next story is the Jamaican-inspired Clarks. I'm not sure if you guys are following the original Clarks Instagram page.
Listen,
People,
I saw it.
If Jamaica were to have a national pair of shoes, I honestly believe that it would be Clarks. And I just know Clarks around the place, and them still. I know them still carry the buzz. So Clarks created 3 Jamaican-inspired footwear basically on their iconic styles like the bank robber and some Star Trek or whatever, and the Wallaby. So now they're called the Jamaican Wallaby, the Jamaican Trek, and another one. I think they haven't released that one yet. So it's a very cute design. You guys can check it out on their Instagram page and also on their website. I want to think. For those in the comments, yesterday.
I mean, for me,
Yeah.
I'm not really a Clarks fan. I'm like simple and what we can afford kind of person because we know the things are kind of expensive now. I can't see myself spend 15 grand for one shoes, like, or more. That's too much money, yo. That's too much money.
So the desert, the Jamaica desert over the top to your far right. Them actually cute and I like them. And
I mean, if you're thinking about like a Jamaican event, you'd wear it like, what would you wear it like more than one occasion, like, I know, like for a Jamaica themed event, like what else would you wear it for?
True. Or you can have a nice yellow shirt. If you just,
It's brightly colored, so I think you can pair it, with other complementary
Yeah.
colors. You
If
have to
I'm
be well
for me,
stylish.
yeah. I like this one though. I would prefer this over the others.
Yeah, the yellow one, yeah.
That over the
That can
others.
do road. Yeah.
That's my
The
favorite
one
of the three.
me prefer this too.
So much. We prefer the Jamaica B. Prefer the Jamaica B or the Jamaica Trek. I think that the Jamaica Trek, yes. Yes, definitely the Jamaica Trek.
The
Audrey said,
yellow,
to be honest, them ugly. I'd wear the yellow Desi only.
yeah, it have a vibe. Yeah.
The boy said, Grand Gala, Andrew will find a way to style it. Fact.
Yo, and you know, I left him clocks,
Andrew now left him clot.
Even the other day when you go take the job or something there.
Yeah,
Today,
him have a
he had on the
clock.
Clarks.
Okay,
Yeah,
guys, so our next story is Skilly Bang rumored to have met into an accident. So, according to the Star, sources close to the dancehall artist Skilly Bang are dismissing false reports that the Crocodile T DJ was involved in a bike accident recently. A short clip has been circulating on social media of a man resembling the artist being thrown off a motorcycle after attempting a stunt. Skilly made an appearance briefly on his Instagram live to address the viral video. Uno know if I'm me, uno not know if I'm me, but you not say I'm me, said the dancer artist. He said he's aware that some would love the rumors to be true, but in their same way.
Hey,
Guys,
Jamaicans are easy,
for real, people them see a small clip and from them assume that it's the person or the headline says the person, them just run with it straight. Them just run gun with it same time. We really need to wait on the facts before we start spread any kind of false information.
It's a part of the internet, because people are free, because you are, once you see something online, people just take it as gospel. Like once you get online, people just see it as gospel. So I must true. So, yeah, man.
Really need to come with the facts, people. We can't just run with it, so. But thank God Skilly is alive and well. A lot more good music. So, yeah. Over to you, Marisol.
Hey, Marisol, no, the hot topics.
So, guys, now we're moving on to relationships. Okay. All right. So I don't even know how to pronounce his last name. How my last name pronounced, Shania?
Just spell it some, just put it in Google or something.
Who that?
The brother,
Derek Jackson. I think Jackson is
the YouTuber.
Yeah.
Some brother, yeah, is something else.
All right, so a relationship guru with 1.3 million Instagram followers has confessed to having multiple affairs after fans uncovered his indiscretions. Derek, who preaches healing and healthy relationships, took to Instagram Monday to confess in a video in which his wife, Dana Jackson, also appeared. The truth is, Derek was involved with other women outside the marriage. He said to the camera, speaking about himself in the third person. All of it falls under the category of cheating, affairs, stepping out. According to Essence, online gossip about Jackson's affairs began appearing in early March. This week, Candice claimed to have had an affair with him after he allegedly told her that he and his wife were separated. The Daily Mail reports that D. Medeiros claimed that she and Jackson texted through the summer of 2020, spent his birthday together, and slept in the bed that he shares with his wife. Okay.
Hey, may I tell you now? Oh God, I don't know how many people are following this story, but
the memes,
what was the purpose? What was the purpose of him doing the reaction video, talking from the third person? I don't
Only God he knows. Only God he knows.
And
but
guys,
you see that wife? She's strong like the Rock of Gibraltar. She's strong like.
That's crazy.
She's strong.
And
Me,
guys,
I set myself for Ghana whole man hand as him ready as him attack about all him dirty deeds.
This guy's
And
crazy.
girl, bad.
guys, what do
I,
you have to say about her body language? Like it when watching the video, it looks so staged. Like, is it natural for you to be talking and you're this is you're just nodding, you're saying yes, and you're just holding this person's hands? Like, it seems so staged. It doesn't seem natural at all.
Why the lady like she just follow instructions like in tells her, come on camera, say this like she's just acting.
Right. And
It look natural to me.
he looks so manipulative, like and he might use psychology on her, to be honest. That means
Exactly, yeah. Fact.
you see when them too bright, them we use psychology for you. So yeah, but them alright still.
This is a victim. This really is a victim. Oh God, man.
Hold on, Tavai said he wants us to share the
The
video. Let me see if I can do that. Let me find it and share it here.
Sis really is. He's manipulative. Wants a kick for real, sexy Barbie with a Cheyenne. For real, Cheyenne. She really, him really wants a kick. Him really wants a kick, man.
This guy is crazy.
Ramona said he was squeezing her hand. Chaja. And that's the thing, you see, even when he was talking about God and everything, all me I look on the lady. I know me now focus on when I say about God.
Why me feel the lady? Whatever she was going to, me feel it. Feel the lady. I'm play it now.
That this chapter of our marriage is one that was preceded by marriage.
The lady face is like a meme, you know.
I would say it just started around.
Me think she's arguing with signal, you know. Watch her.
Actually, I said, help me. Help me. This is not
Blink
real.
2 times. Blink 2 times if you need us to help you. Go.
Derek Jackson was involved with other women outside the marriage.
Sit with who and hold Ufa and.
Talking about just casually kicking it, maybe a lunch.
No, but you like grip on her and tight.
Yes, it looked like him grip it like sister.
That kind of thing.
Oh God.
You're better not scream, you know. You're better not.
No, like her eyes are crying out for help. I mean, I want to see it.
Which could I read our mind?
History, all of it falls.
Sit with who and hold Ufa hand. Right?
Definitely
and she
not in alignment with the
made a separate
He's so big.
definitely not in alignment with the what it means to be faithful with
Hey, my squeeze our hand now.
Not because
I'm
married to you guys.
No, this is a whole meme, you know, like.
Then I have to be accountable to my wife, in which we've already had this conversation. I've already
the humiliation.
A roll call list. If I've said hello to a woman in the last 12 years of me knowing her, she knows about it. But now that
but never need to make it public though. My thing is that you don't need to put this thing in the public. Why go on camera and like why would he go on camera and confess all of this like in the first place?
Remember saying he's supposed to be a guru, you know, and him falling in such a scandal. I understand that he would have to clear his name, but he's making it worse.
Yeah.
And why you bring your wife into it is my question. Have her up hold your hand as you're there and confess all your dirty deeds, all the cheating.
She didn't make me or push me to do it. The next person didn't make me.
That's facts. I want to know if the rules were reversed. If you,
I want to see like a video with just the wife. Well, that's even that. I just want to talk about the video with the wife because I saw one.
I did made a video and I was like,
I couldn't watch through the wife's video.
Maybe the husband was behind the camera holding it or something.
Yeah.
Because it's like a program to program.
Is this true?
True, yeah.
She said you're made of the year, honestly.
Yeah, by her body language, she seems uncomfortable for true, like really uncomfortable.
My question though, for those who follow this guy, is it the first time the wife is coming on camera with him? Is it the first time?
I don't know, at first, I hear about him. And I see the scandal.
I need to leave, or why haven't I left? And the answer is, when I found out
Rough,
that
yeah, man.
I
Rough.
left, I did not hesitate or
Rough
waste time
one.
to do so. And I stayed gone.
Ah,
No
boy.
matter how many times he came, I stayed gone and stood firm on, I am not coming back. And I did not come back until I seen a shift and a change in his mentality.
Jamaica, our way of life is being
No, sir.
affected.
Oh, go on.
Cut down, no, cut it down, break it down,
What a
break
piece of
it
brightness.
down.
What a piece of
What is
I'm
this
mute.
on our digital? What is this
What
on
a piece of
digital
brightness.
internet? What is this
What
on
a
digital
piece.
internet? What the-
I've never been able to have in these 12 years of knowing each other.
No.
I'm never ready for that at all. Never ready.
This was something that you've had your hand on, and this was me being
Not that network at all. Mm-mm.
and continuing to
Get them out of here. Get out
Yeah,
of
man.
here.
None of that earlier.
you guys are seeing.
Strictly red.
So
Strictly
there's
red.
nothing out there right now that
Get out of here. What is that?
I haven't known about. It's
Over back to you, Marisol.
God.
It's new.
Whew.
All right, so we're moving on to the royal wedding. Queenie royal wedding, okay? So
Why?
Jamaican entertainer Queenie, whose given name is Janice, is Espuet Shania? Janice Espuet? Anyways, she is now officially Mrs. Scarlett. The 51-year-old tied the knot with Dwayne Dowie Scarlett, 20 years her junior, on Saturday at Hellshire Beach in St. Catherine. More than 12,000 viewers watched the event as it unfolded live on her YouTube vlog channel. Now I realize that persons were not bashing her at all. Well, based on what I'm seeing, I saw a lot of positive comments saying that she seems happy and love that for you, Queenie. So what are your thoughts on the royal wedding?
Well, for me, when we
wedding.
see it, the thing is that it was on Saturday, right? Saturday.
Right.
Yeah.
Saturday.
And I saw people on, well, I don't know her. Like, I'm not really into the whole dancehall scene when it comes down to music. But I saw a lot of people posting it on their statuses, and I said, who is this lady? And then they go pre-war go on and realize it's a buzzy kind of thing, because I guess knowing who she is and getting married to a younger person was, I guess, interesting.
These comments are killing me.
In the words of Queenie, every woman forget married. It's a beautiful, it's a happy, it's
an overwhelming thing. It's an overwhelming
thing. Exactly, it's an overwhelming thing. Oh, I'm happy for her, honestly. I'm happy she found someone for her. Age is just a number at this point. Just do you, boo. Do you.
But I wonder, like, what shouldn't the government, I mean, say something about that? Can we see crowd and think of myself, oh, Jesus, like.
Wasn't this before Andrew gave the new COVID update?
No, but wasn't this the same beach?
Go ahead.
The same beaches the guy got locked up from the other day.
Oh, the same hill. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so I wonder, like, I don't know. Something though, because that never look social distancing or COVID friendly.
And it was covered by a few media sources. I may not say by all the media, but it was covered by a few media sources. And
somebody said, Lord,
it's already
for us.
That messy. But it's kind of interesting that people are able to find love in this time. I mean, with all what going on, people find love and vibes and all of that.
Found love in the COVID place. Guys, if you don't get that reference.
What?
You find any love?
I had it before, so.
No. We're gonna have a story time on here. I want to hear that love story. Guys, we want to hear this love story. Let me see in the comments. I'm gonna convince Rebel to give us this love
Not
story.
today. Today is Debbie's day, not my day. Today is not my day to speak.
Yeah, we're happy for Queenie. Father God, whenever you are ready for me, I am here. That's
Same.
all I gotta say on that one.
Definitely. Yes, me I sweat. Well warm.
Well, I find my doing at the Panasonic. That is a word. That is a word. Felt. Okay? So, yeah.
Yeah, man.
All right, so the speaker is here, Ravel. Our speaker is here.
Yes, she is. I don't know if she's ready. Hey, Debbie. We can't hear you yet because I need to add it to the. So, but you're ready. Just give me a thumbs up to know you're ready. Okay, great. So the speaker is ready, guys. So, yeah, man. So over to you, Marisol and Relisha. Bye, Shanoy.
Bye, guys.
It's the same time next week, not true? Wonder what topics we'll get next week.
I wonder.
All right, look more. Over to you guys. Marissa, gonna leave you, Alicia?
Okay. Oh, okay.
Right, let's wait for
Ready?
Marissa to
Guys, hear
rejoin.
me?
Yeah, man, I'm hearing
Okay.
you. You're doing the intro or
I'll go ahead.
Marissa?
Yeah, I'll go ahead with the intro until she gets here.
All right,
Okay.
cool. Do your thing.
So, Debbie Bissoon is a media personality, practitioner, entrepreneur, and an overall boss mom. She is known for her exceptional personality and talent to connect audiences to the most valuable concepts. Debbie is also a producer and is the founder of the broadcast and media production company called Beyond the Stage. Now, she's also the host and founder of her podcast, Moms Can Relate, which is a platform for mothers to share their exciting stories of motherhood. Debbie also shows her love for agriculture, where she considers herself to be a farm chick. Debbie is seen hosting popular TV programs such as ER and continues to be a woman of greatness in the industry. Please help me welcome the woman of many hats, Debbie Bissoon.
All right, so I'm not Debbie. She just got disconnected a while ago for some reason. So let's just wait. No, my cue was on point a while ago. She just got disconnected a while ago. I'm not sure why. Let's wait for her. Oh, she's back. All right. Hey Debbie.
I'm back. Hi guys. I'm so sorry. Sometimes I love technology, sometimes I don't. After that fantastic introduction, then I get kicked off. So am I good to go?
Hey, I'm going to change location because I'm getting feedback that I'm breaking up. So let me just quickly change the location. Okay.
But you're good to go though. You can get into it. Marisol, welcome back.
So you said I can actually begin?
Yes.
Okay,
You can.
Awesome. Hi everybody. Hi. I don't know how many of us are in the club. I don't know the exact number. Give me an idea.
Waleed, we have a WhatsApp group that is maxed out. A WhatsApp group maxed out completely. So much that we have to create a big group, so it's maxed out.
Oh Lord. Well, hi to everybody. Thank you so much for having me. I'm in my car, not because I'm Derek Jackson, but because I am just coming from a recording with ER, so I was actually at work, and now I'm going back to work to do fame. But yeah, you get the joke. Anyways, that's not what we're here for. We are here about making progressive, good standing, moral abiding moves. And the topic I find very interesting: make the move. The success of your journey begins with you, and it was so relatable to me because all of my life I've been taking full responsibility for it, and it has been so far very much dependent on the moves I have decided to make. So all the accolades, of course, that were listed in the introduction. Um, I'm from Clarendon, and I'm very I used to, hear people when I was in Clarendon before I came to Kingston to the UWI. People say, boy, don't quickly speak about where you're from because people don't like yes, people come from country, cause them have you off like something is wrong with you. I am living proof to say that ain't nothing wrong with you if you come from country, right? So I'm not ashamed at all to tell people I'm from Clarendon. In fact, I love people who come from country. I think that they are, they're fascinating people. They're very confident people. They're very driven people because we know hardship. And because we know hardship, it has really propelled us to move away from entitlement and feeling as though people owe us an entry into the world and that we really and truly have to work for it. So I used to go to Clarendon College as well. Did all the way up to sixth form and upper six there, and then I came to Kingston to do. I first applied to Carmack, did not get through. Did language communication and minor in entertainment, and I actually did 10 auditions before I heard first yes. Um, I did not get through to Carmack. A lot of people would say, "Well, you don't go to Carmack, so how come you land in media?" I taught myself media, and at that time, YouTube was a thing. So literally, I was watching the 7 o'clock news at night to see how the presenters were doing their thing. I was reading the bottom part of the screen scroll where the extra news is, and that's where I actually learned how to read a teleprompter. Because I said to myself, well, if the news is going this way, I suppose I can read it come this way, right? It's just moving words. So every time when I heard a no, it was actually for a couple of things. I was very frightened in front of the camera. I wasn't reading the teleprompter properly. My pronunciations were off. And there are certain things that you learn along the way. But one thing was for sure, I was not gonna go back to Clarendon because there's no media station in Clarendon. So I knew for sure I had to get in. So I decided that before my last year of UWI, I was going to go to all the auditions that I heard about. If them say come at 3, I am there at 2:30 because I want to make sure that nobody overlooks me. And when I go, I dress up to put back foot, makeup did, hair did, and even I'm doing everything myself. So, sometimes it don't look, altogether well, but at least I'm showing up as my best self. And I'm saying all of this just to kind of set up the context of how I have arrived to where I am. It was really a persistent spirit. And I say that because there were times when my biggest cheerleader, my father, would say to me, Debbie, why are you wasting money and time to go to auditions when you're hearing no? And there has been times as well where I had to borrow money from friends to go to auditions because, like it costs between transportation and all of these things to get yourself together. It costs money. And I remember the last time when I went for the audition, a lot of things were happening in my life personally. My grandmother was somebody who I was taking care of. She was living with cancer for 15 years, and it was really her last stretch. And I just lost her. Went for the auditions anyway, and I kind of released it. I said, you know what, God, I'm going to volunteer my time with New Start 93 FM, and I'm going to leave this alone. Obviously, I'm not getting through. I just need to just keep myself quiet and take what I get, use my degree, and just go in and one corner, sit down, probably apply for like a teaching job or something like that, and settle. But my dream is media, and I love media, and I've been hosting a lot of events even on campus. I hosted events for the principal. I was, hosting entertainment-based events. I was the person to call while I was on campus for sure. So I wasn't gonna give up on that. But in that moment, I released it because it just felt like a lot of things were happening in my life that was just not aligning well. And so I let it go. And then one night in October, I remember it clearly, October 12th at 10 o'clock, Trevor Johnson, who was a senior producer at TVJ at the time, came to me he called me and said to me, Debbie, can you come in tomorrow? I was like, tomorrow? And he's like, tomorrow. So I said, okay, well, you know what? Let me go. And I went there not knowing what I was going there to do. I had no idea what I was, being accepted to do. But Trevor Johnson called me for TVJ. You are going to be doing Entertainment Prime that comes on in the TVJ News Hour. No, this is after me. I've been there sitting down watching Latoya at the time who was doing it, do Entertainment Prime, and I was learning from her. I was learning how she presented herself. I was learning about how she looked to the camera, how she was, coming back from different cuts and all these things. Observing those things, not realizing that I was actually setting myself up for this position. So I got there, and a flurry of emotions came in. I was super nervous. I remember holding on to my hands like this for days, and not because it's the correct way to hold your hands while you're on TV, but just because this is my centering zone. But my hand hurt me and it sweat because I'm there holding on for dear life. I'm nervous as hell, but I'm still there. I'm showing up, and I've gotten this access, and so I am there. And a lot of people, I remember even people from my high school called me and said to me, "Boy, Debbie, how you get on TV?" And all the conspiracies started about, how possible I could have gotten on television, possible ways I could get on TV. I didn't listen because I know how I got there. I went to every single audition with earbuds. Every single one with earbuds, I went to them. I'm saying again all this to just give you some context as to how I got here. So we're talking about making that move on for yourself. And we're talking about, stepping out on your own journey. I think 4 years ago, I registered my company, Bissoon Productions, and that's what I'm actually doing now under Bissoon Productions. And it has been, I can't tell you, it has been the most comfortable journey because success is terrifying. And especially when you're stepping out on your own, you're taking a chance on yourself. It is absolutely terrifying when you're stepping out there on your own. I wasn't from a popular high school, so I didn't have alumni organizations that I could have said, boy, all girls of Woolmans and all girls of Campion or wherever, and them going knock and let me in because they knew me long time, or I don't have my family. My father was working at National Water Commission at the time. My mother is a guidance counselor both living in Clarendon. There's no rich uncle, there's no rich auntie. It's me making that move on my own, by myself, right? And when I was making notes of this, I said to myself, you know what? You really have to consider when you're stepping out on you and taking a chance on you. Why not you? Because we sit down every day, we consume hours of content, we like celebrity pictures. There are persons out there that we gloat about and we love them and we talk about them endlessly and we hold them in high esteem. We love what they do. And we sit, yes, we're inspired, we love it. It gives us the kind of energy and the kind of emotions that we say, geez, I'm passing. Oh my God, like Yendi is so amazing. Oh my God. And we love them. That's all well and good. But why not you? Why not you? Like in the grand scheme of things, why not you? Like what is wrong with you? Ain't nothing wrong with you. Do a Google search. How many of you are there in the world? I guarantee you that if you do a Google search, you may find somebody else in another part of the world with the same name, but you won't find another person who is exactly like you, doing the things that you do in the way that you do it. And that sets you apart. So why not you? You're going to sit on you for the whole life. And remember this, that you're only passing this way one time, there is no redo of life. When you reach a certain, like you're young now, this is an ideal time for you to take chances on yourself. This is an ideal time for you to fail and recover over and over and over and over again until you get something right. And for persons who are doing entrepreneurship, I don't know if there are persons inside the group here doing entrepreneurship, but you will be taught this, that entrepreneurship is not an overnight thing. And so you have to really and truly take some risks, right? And stand by those risks as well. I think as a people, we're afraid of accountability. And it means that in the moment of weakness, you're afraid to say, oh, it was my fault. Oh, I didn't do this correctly. Oh, I should have done this better. Because we're afraid of judgment. And in this world of social media, when we have to be putting ourselves out there, it makes a lot more people, even though we think that we're out there and we have an account, there are a lot of people who are still not doing enough things. They're not. Because they're afraid of taking a risk on themselves. And again, you pass this way one time. So you have to maximize your uniqueness. You have to take a risk on yourself and be totally confident that you is a moment. Even if you fail, you can always get up. There is nobody at all that has the authority more than you to tell you that if you don't get something right one time, you can't recover. And we have a cancellation culture because we're afraid of embarrassments. And even when I mentioned a while ago, Derek Jackson, he can recover, if he wants to. He's somebody who has put himself out there as a particular brand, and he's messing up now. But God don't give up on us so easily, and we shouldn't give up on ourselves either. There's always room for growth. There's always room for learning and moving past certain things. So you have to be able to bet on you, 100%. I have another point here that says that nobody's coming to save you. Now, if I was really and truly waiting on, you know, my time, people say waiting a perfect time. It's all well long ago. What's she going to do in that time? Like now when we have COVID lockdown and we're at home, a lot of people are saying, oh, let me binge watch, let me catch up on some Netflix, let me do some other thing, because now I have time. Andrew, give me time. What are you doing in this time? Because we're not gonna be locked down forever. So are you preparing yourself for when the world reopens? Are you in your downtime preparing? Because downtime is prep time. So are you preparing yourself not to step out on something that you've always wanted to do? Are you researching? Are you looking at the videos online? I tell people all the time that Google is not the problem, because Google has all the information. YouTube has all the information. Like, you could literally go to YouTube University and learn something. It's not the problem. It's there. It's free, actually. It's absolutely free. You buy a data plan and you go and you scroll till midnight. But have you learned anything in that time that you were there for? Like, have you learned anything? Is there something you can probably take up right now where you are as a service and offer people? And there are things right now that you guys can do even though you're at UTECH. Like, there are social media management opportunities that you can offer people. There's PR positions you can offer people. In addition to what you're doing, if that is your interest, you can look at art. Mean that early, you get take your own chance. Don't have to wait on anybody else to tell you what to do and what not to do. And so in the moment, I come back to myself here. In the moments when my parents were skeptical about what I was doing, because even when I was doing media, my mother thought I was interning. Still, I had to say to her, "Mommy, I'm making money. That's the reason I'm not asking you for any monies." So I mean, like, it's okay. Like, I'm all right. You don't have to send me the money for the groceries. I'm good. I'm all right. I'll take care of myself. Not to say that media pay a whole lot of money either, because I was doing one job alone, and that one job was not giving me all the monies it would need to keep me afloat for the entire month. So I had to stretch myself. What it did do, though, was it actually helped me to meet other people. So I was hosting events for like the embassy of South Korea, and that particular hosting events got me a trip to South Korea for a week and a half. And when I went to South Korea, that was when I went to the Samsung Museum for the first time, ever. I've always heard about Samsung. I know I have a Samsung phone. I have an ambassador thing with them running right now. But at the time for me, I was always hearing about Samsung. Did not know of the story of Samsung. Samsung started out as a supermarket. And when you go to the museum, the supermarket is actually still under the building where the museum is built upon. And when you go inside that museum, it shows you every single piece of device and piece of technology that they've built over the years. But if they had sat down and said, you know what, we're just going to a supermarket here, sir. This is going to be us. We're going to have the little island set up on the food and for the people, this is all it's going to be. And when I heard that, I said to myself, baby, you can't come back to Jamaica and do the same thing. You will be crazy to go to South Korea, see young people there working hard, hearing that if you reach 35 and you have not advanced to a senior management role in Samsung, they kick you out. There is no way at all you can come back to Jamaica and do the same thing at all. It's going to be crazy. So I came back to Jamaica and I started looking more work on top of my media work. And then I heard about a position with the Bob Marley Group of companies, and I applied to be their PR for the foundation. And I worked so well that Sidela Marley asked me to come on board full time. And I said it to my manager at the time, and he could not see the vision. He said to me, my manager at RGR at the time said to me, he's no longer there. He said to me, Debbie, I think it's going to be a conflict of interest because, Marley's are a music company or a music family. And I said to him, so well, I normally send my script to everybody. They said, we can't work. Well, I opt out to go work for the Marleys because this is a once in a lifetime chance. Like, how are you going to tell me I can work for the Bob Marley group of companies, this worldwide universal brand, Bob Marley Group, and it's going to teach me more things now, not just about reporting about people business on E-Prime, but also now learning how I can establish my own business. And so I took a chance on myself and I stepped out and I went to work with the Marley Group for about 4 years. And in that time, I planned all the Marley birthday celebrations that happen at 56 Hope Road every single year. I got Chronics as ambassador, I got this Royal as ambassador, and this was again me leveraging my contacts from my media job to establish really great events there. I mean, so many people came, they had to block off the road. And this was like 4 years. And in that time, in 1 week, I learned how to do an entertainment company. I learned about licensing of image, brand, music, all of these things. I was in and out of Jamaica and Miami a lot as well because of business and such. And that time, okay, fine, I became a mommy, and I said to myself, well, my priorities are now shifting because this is me again giving my services, my talents, my contacts again to somebody else. And while I was learning, I was also giving a lot of myself. My birthday is also February 7, and so for those 4 years, I could not celebrate my birthday because I'm born February 6. So I ain't got no birthday. So me have to go, me have to spend some time with myself. So I had to stop, and I said to my manager at the time, you know what, I need to recalibrate and just kind of focus on me and my own growth now. And so that's when I started Bissoon Productions, and I've been a mommy at that time. I launched because I didn't have an idea about being a mother. I'm a new mother. I don't. I say, you know what? Let me create a platform called Moms Can Relate, because in these conversations that mothers are having, I can relate to it. So I call up some of my friends, Tammy Chin, Janela Precious, all of these mothers, who had stories to tell their stories about motherhood. And in turn, when they're telling their stories about motherhood, I'm learning about my own journey. That's when I actually learned about postpartum depression and anxiety, because Janela is there telling me about this thing that she's going through, and I'm like, what? Me have that, but I have that, but I'm going through that. And at that time is when I could actually learn about what's happening with myself. I created a platform so that I could actually benefit from it as well. Same thing with Farm Chicks. My family, we grew up, we have a little small farm at the back of the yard, and I say, you know what, you more young people need to get into farming. It's very, very important. At the end of the day, food, money, water, air, oxygen, those things will be forever necessary. Health, those areas will be forever necessary, no matter what's happening in life, no matter what are happening in life. Essential things, those are those essential things. Even in the COVID-19 pandemic here, you're taught about what's considered essential service. And it was a wake-up call again for a lot of people, especially persons with degree who left university, to hear that you have to stay at home because you're not essential. You're not essential. You go to university for 4 years and you come out with a degree in 8 years, so you're not essential. That's a blow to anybody's self-esteem and confidence. So now you have to recalibrate as well and figure out what you really want to do. Like, are you just doing this degree, this program because it's something to do and you probably can get a job? But I guarantee you this, in the next couple of years, you're going to look back at your time spent and you're going to wonder whether or not you did really and truly spend it on the things that made you happy. I love media. So when they called me back to do media, I was very, very happy. I was like, you know what, this is true. Let me come back. And they actually prepared my contract a year before I actually went back to RJR because they wanted me to come back. And I said to myself, so you know what, let me try to be a mommy first and figure this out, and then I come back. But anyways, so I have Farm Chicks that are happening now. And I'm now learning about farming all over again. I'm learning more about how farming has advanced itself, but I had to step out and take a leap on it. And trust me, this is going to be something I'm going to be talking about later on. Maybe even write a book about it, because this whole experience has been an eye-opening one. Because now I'm really getting into entrepreneurship. Now I'm really getting into dealing with people. Now I'm really getting into a lot of nitty-gritties concerning finances and a whole lot more, right? So I'm saying all that to say that sometimes you just have to better yourself, and sometimes you have to go unknowingly. You got to take a chance on your ignorance. You don't sit with your ignorance, because if you sit with your ignorance, it becomes even more ignoranter. And I know that's not a word, but this is just my word to kind of amplify the severity of how ignorant it will become a lack of knowledge. You cannot sit with a lack of knowledge. It's better to create something, create a space that you can learn along the way. But you cannot sit comfortably saying, oh, I don't know, so I won't do. Simone Clark Cooper, when I interviewed her some days ago, sorry, my earrings falling out. Simone said to me, Debbie, if you don't take a leap on yourself, you will never know. She says, if you don't jump, you'll never know. And I said to myself, so, well, you know, it's true. It's so true, because I was going to stop farm chicks. I'm in entertainment. And people are still thinking, what do you do with farm chicks? But I really have a genuine love for farming. I love it. I absolutely love it. Why shouldn't I do it? Why shouldn't I do it, really? So you have to really and truly take a bet on yourself, and you have to go fearlessly as well. You have to hug up your fear and get mad at it too. Like when you hear that little voice in it that say, well, we know about this. So what you do this for? So what your friend are going to say? So what your mother are going to say? You really and truly think that this really and truly good for you? You have to get angry at yourself. You have sometimes to say, shut up. I've had to do that sometimes when the overthinking starts in your mind to cripple you. Because if you ought to do a very honest assessment as to where the deterring voice is coming from, oftentimes it's not externally. Oftentimes it is not externally at all. Sometimes that voice that's crippling you and telling you, oh, you can't, oh, you shouldn't, oh, you won't, where are you far, you're not good enough. Those voices come from inside of your head, inside your heart. You're going to move forward and try. At least you can say try. Give yourself a story. Give yourself something to talk about. At least you can say you have tried. Understand this as well, guys. You're young. You are the future of this country. Hear me tell you? You guys are going to be the ones who are going to change policies. You guys are going to be the ones to open new doors. Yes, we live on an island surrounded by water. We're still a third world country, and you have other first world countries and continents. But the great thing again about where we are in our developing world is that there's access. And so right now when I host conferences, I'm talking to people, from these developed countries, and we're having good conversation. I'm learning from them. That does not mean that I should sit thinking I'm limited. I'm not limited. You're not limited. Broke out of your shells. Call people, like go online, email people overseas, ask for collaborations, ask for ways in which you can learn more things, new things, and advance yourselves. Do not just sit here because you're thinking, oh, at Jamaica we're there alone, and we only got us with the system that was in place before me. Let me just go take it on as well. I see some see them do it, I see some they go do it too. No, you only establish and maintain relevance when you can actually give something that's not there. Otherwise, from that, you're just latching on. You have to be able to maintain and establish your relevance by giving a solution that was not there. That's how you stay relevant. If you don't add value, if you don't add value in that kind of way, you will become irrelevant in the grand scheme of things, and they get a back office to sit down, or people will not buy into your business and services, and you have to stay in your yard and just be contented with what you have. Nobody wants that. Nobody wants to go through life that way either. And it's not easy at all. It's not as easy as saying it. There are gonna be days when you don't feel like it. But again, it's a decision. And once you can control the emotions of the down lull moments that you have, you can actually tap out of it, make a decision to tap out of it, and not heed to it. And go for what you want. Go for what you want, right? Your degree is 1 foot in. Your degree right now is only 1 foot in through the door. It's not the end of it. So don't get comfortable. Don't get comfortable after you apply for the job and you probably get it. You go home, you go sit down, and you go work every single day, and you drop into this cycle. The cycle of the 9 to 5. Do not get comfortable in the cycle of the 9 to 5. Do not get comfortable in the cycle of your 9 to 5. And even if you do have a 9 to 5 job, stretch yourself. Learn about the business back to front, not only about what it is that you're there to do or what you've been hired to do. Learn about the business. Learn about other sides of the business so you can contribute even more they can see something in you and advance you further. Or maybe you could actually launch out and do something else on your own. And trust me, you can actually, if you have a similar service, you can still be, successful. Because if you look on a bread aisle, there's several types of breads. There's several types of breads, When you go to a bread aisle, pull up different kind of bread. Call the bread name, it did it. Some have raisins, some have grains, some have bread everywhere. Same thing with water. You go down a water aisle and think about water. Like water is around, like we live on an island, but we still buy back water. And we buy a bottle of water, we have Fiji water, Lifestone water, 876 water, all types of water. So you can't be afraid to say, oh, if I have a similar service as this person, I'm not going to be taken seriously, or, I'm not going to be successful because they're my competition. What's going to make what you're doing better? Think about the fact that nowadays, you can go in a supermarket and get yams peeled, vacuumed, packaged, and ready for boiling. You don't have to boil it, you don't have to peel yam no more, because all of these things are available. The same things with vegetables. One time you have to sit down and cut up callaloo. I used to never like cut up callaloo. Callaloo take the whole day to do. I have to go through every single leaf, make sure the worm up on it, cut off the edge. No, you buy a bag of callaloo, you wash out the callaloo, and you cook your callaloo. These are all the things that are happening now. And you have to look at innovation. We're young people, think outside of the box, come up with some ideas, some solution to people who you never ever think say, you have to offer them something that they did not know that they would need. That's how you get to the money, and that's how you get to success. You have to offer people something that they themselves did not know they needed. Seriously. And then you add your little fire, your energy to it, and your confidence to it. You pray every single day, ask God for uphold your business, ask Him for open up your mind, ask Him to give you confidence, ask Him to give you strength to stand in your position and do great things and move and read. Don't ever stop reading. Don't ever stop reading. Not because you finished university. Read. Books are amazing. And it is still very, very essential. Whether or not you read it, with a physical book. I love audiobooks, so I get to, get my content in, because usually I'm either driving or being a mommy. So I just pop in my earphones and I'm listening to an audiobook. And Audible is there. When you sign up for the first one, I get a free book. And I think it's a subscription, and you get some credits every month. You have to keep learning. Learning is how you're going to stretch yourself. And sometimes you're tired, so you just want to go to the beach, and that's okay. Rest, but never retreat. Rest, but never retreat. And that is life for you. Because if you don't step out and do some things on your own, you will never ever know the full length and breadth of what you have been given the chance here on earth to do. You're breathing air, your 2 foot in my work, your 2 hand in my work, and even with persons who don't have those faculties, they're still making the most of it. What is your excuse? Like, really, what is your excuse? You have a roof over your head, you have the internet. We're all logged on right now to the internet. When you come off this evening, what you gonna do? What are you gonna do? You can register your first business right now with Company's Office online. And it don't take a lot of money either. The first business, I think it's like $3,000 something or something. I don't even remember. But trust me, and think about the fact that you can just stop eat KFC for a couple of days and do that. You can decide you're not going to buy the KFC for a little bit and just, eat where you can eat. But you have to you have to push out your best foot forward. And you have to be able to bet on you, because nobody's coming to save you. And even if there's somebody there to give you a helping hand, understand that person as well have their own lives to live, and you don't want to become a nuisance to somebody or very dependent on anybody, because that's when problems start. So you don't want to become extra dependent and say, oh, you know what, mommy and daddy going to make it work. And that's okay to know that you have a safety net. It's confidence as well. It actually should push you out to do more. But do not get stuck on thinking, oh, your parents are always going to be there for you, because your parents are not going to be here forever. And you also want to get to a point where you can help them. You don't want to be able to depend on them all your lives. You want to be able to say, boy, you can be weaned. Like how you wean your baby, them can wean you off, and you can stand on your own. And stop, if you have inheritance monies, do not wait on it. If you have family house put on land, stop waiting on family inheritances. Like, try to get and create your own life. Trust me, it causes way less problems in life. And you feel good about yourself, like you feel so much more confident. It's almost like you feel like you're the king of your own world. Like you are co-creating with God to really establish your existence. You really want to add that kind of value. And again, it's not easy, but you have to push yourself. You have to be the voice that you need to hear. Write it down. When I was at UWE, I used to have these little post-it cards on my mirror in my room, and I have the little affirmations. I read The Secret after my grandmother had died because I was very depressed. And a good friend of mine, Donald Iceman Anderson, said to me, he put me onto The Secret. He said to me that, you probably can't afford a book right now, but Google the chapters. And I did. And I saw, just very, very simple words. I am this, I am that, I am that. And I started saying those words every single day to lift my spirit up. And it was in that time when my energy started shifting. It was in that time when I started releasing my anger and all of the other things that I had in my heart and my mind, that opportunity came to me. That door opened back to me. And that's when Trevor Johnson called me. But it took work, and it took as well me believing in myself. So take a chance on yourself. Take a chance on yourself. Step out today. Do something today where you say, boy, before I go to bed tonight, I can feel good knowing to me lie down. I didn't waste the day at all. And I did something we can actually take up back tomorrow and run with it a little bit further. You know what I mean? A mile at a time. You don't have to do everything one time, because everything won't happen one time. You have to have patience as well with life. But use your youthful years now, because that's all you have. Before you look again, you're 30 odd, 40 odd, 50 odd. What are those years gonna look like? What are those years gonna look like? Write it down in a book. Map it out. Take your time and chew it off one. Like, take your time and just look off your ears as well. I used to have something with them blinders on. Like a horse on a racetrack. You run your own race. See yourself? You now look at Jen, Jacqueline, Tommy over. You're not looking what nobody else is doing. You are so focused on yourself and your own lane and achieving, so that when the year is done, you can say, boy, for real, I did this, and this. And you feel so good in yourself. You feel so nice and content. You feel good when you go to God ask for things. Because people feel like when they go to God ask for stuff, like you're going to go in your backyard and sit there lying down on the lawn. No. God don't work like that. You have to put in some work as well. Give God something to bless. You can't expect that He's gonna just drop it down. And words of affirmation alone works when there's something to affirm. So you can't be affirming error. You have to be able to offer something to the world, to the universe, to the divine power that's there to bless. So my last word is, if you don't bet on you, if you don't step out and move towards the things that you want in your life, nobody else will do it for you. They're not going to pick up your problems and make it happen. You have to bet on you 100% and take that first step towards your success. Thank you so much. I hope you've learned something from what I said today.
Yes, indeed. And it's so relevant because, today, Ranisha and I were talking about complacency and how, when you're in a comfort
I can't
zone,
hear.
you're not hearing? You hearing no?
Hold on 1 second. I can't hear you so well. 1 second. Oh, okay, good. I'm hearing you now. Go ahead.
Okay, so I was just saying that what you spoke about is so relevant because today Ralisha and I was talking about complacency and how it can really limit you. And when you said you drape me, because when you said that when you said that, don't be like, oh, I don't know how to do this. Like the other day, an opportunity reached me and somebody was encouraging me. And you know what I said to the person? I don't know this. I feel like I'm not educated about that. Oh my God. And I'm like, and then it took me a while to say, Marissa,
www.google.com.
it's you have to research and you have to, every day it's a learning process. You may not know everything one time. So yes, I'm really glad that you gave me that drape again to not just go back to the drawing board. So yeah. And when you said that, why not you? I think that, to be honest, I think that Jamaicans are so creative. But you see, when it comes to change, you have to put in the work. I think
Yeah.
that's where everything, listen, you have to put in the work, you have to do your research, and it takes a lot of a growing process, and it takes time, and we need to learn to have patience with ourselves and stop looking at everything in its entirety and just try breaking down things and say, all right, this is what I'm going to work on now. And eventually you will be good. Just stop looking at things so much in its entirety and just breaking it down. So thank you so much for that. So
You're very
Erlisha,
welcome. It was my pleasure. Thank you so much. And if anybody has any questions, I'd be happy to answer them. I have about 10 minutes more.
any questions, guys? This is other sighting and swing frequency.
I can see. Oh, this is. I'm happy that you watch Frequency. Watch it this Saturday is the anniversary.
What a wake up call on this Thursday afternoon. A wake up call
I hope
indeed.
so. And please,
Yes.
tag me. Like, take some, like, do some things and tag me, and let me see that the progress. You guys take some word and some progress has been made. Like, start small. There's a lot of free resources online. Like when I go on TikTok, not to cut you, my darling. I just want to add this. When I go on TikTok nowadays, I don't just go on there just to watch the funny videos, but there are several videos there online that tells you about how to establish businesses, resources to be used, free resources as well to be used online, in your own businesses. Like even if you're starting up in a t-shirt company or your social media, and they tell you about websites that are actually free to create in as well. And it doesn't matter. I mean, from financial content to creative and entertainment content. Like it's varied, and you can pick ideas. So it's not there just for your entertainment. If you look on a funny video, say, look at it. No. And there's time and place for that as well. But you want to be able to take something valuable, so you don't feel like you're squandering your time online. You're not just losing money, you're losing your time. Remember, I say every single minute we get a little bit older. So what you gonna do with it? Like what you gonna do with what's available to you? Yeah.
Somebody's asking, what do you tell yourself before making a venture?
What do I tell myself?
Before making a venture.
All right. Well, before I had a child, it was I can't go backwards. I can't go backwards. I have to go forward. There's no going back. There's no if I go back, I'm doing myself a real disservice. Like I feel like I'm betraying my creator when I don't do something. My conscience bother me. Like when the creative energy gives me something in my spirit and I sit on it, and every morning I wake up and I frivolously go through life, my conscience bother me. Like,
You
Debbie, what
feel
I do with the
heavy.
life? What I do with the life that God give you? Like you have air. There are people there in the world who sit and would have wanted to move around, and you have that opportunity. What are you doing with it? Now I have a child. I have two additional eyes now looking at me. And this additional, person is gonna say to me very, very soon, "Mommy, I'm hungry. Oh, mommy, I like that. I want that. Oh, mommy, can I have this? Oh, mommy." And no parent likes to tell their kids no. And it's not just in a way where it's just, discipline and you want to tell a child you can't have everything. But in the moment when you know for sure that you can't have it because you did not do the things for you to have it, that's also, tearing at your conscience. You know what I mean? It's in the moment of, oh yeah, I'm not giving it to you because I want to teach you a lesson. It's because you can't get it because mommy did procrastinate and she never do things them so we could have a better life.
That's so true. That's
Yes.
so true. Any other questions, guys? All right.
Okay. Well,
Okay.
thank you. Thank you
Yeah.
for having me. I really appreciated this time spent.
Okay. So I just want to say thank you because I know that your schedule is pretty busy, but the FMA family really appreciates it. We really appreciate the time that you took to speak to us and just to be real with us, because we really needed, as a Marcel, so we didn't need the drip up. Yeah, we definitely needed it, and we're grateful for it. So here is our little,
I
token of
love this.
appreciation.
Send it to me in an
Yeah.
email. I want to print it and put it up. Thank you so much.
Yeah, man, we will. We will. So thanks again, Debbie, and all the best. Looking forward to hearing even more greater things from you.
All right. I'm looking forward to hearing great things from you guys too. All right. Blessings, everybody. Bye bye.
All right, bye. Take care. Well, that was really good. That was really informative. And the person who said, was it Cheyenne who said that she has a website, who said that she created the website already? Screenshot it, post it on your story, or if you want to post it on your feed itself, and tag Debbie. Follow what she
Yeah.
said, guys. You may never know the opportunity that may arise. So I think Sexy Barbie's real name is Cheyenne, so I'll address her as Cheyenne. So Cheyenne, go screenshot that website, girl. You better tag her like right now, not tomorrow. Now. And for other persons who are venturing into new things, just do it in. Just do it. Tag her, right? So yeah. You guys have anything else to say?
It was really a good
No,
session, to be honest. I felt like draped a lot because I have a little venture in my mind that I need to get off the ground, but I've been, kind of the overthink the process. I think about the bigger picture and not really just focusing on the first small step.
Right.
So that's really something that I took away from this meeting or from what she presented.
Right.
Yeah, man, the smaller things make sense.
It does, and I've been saying that the small things really leads to that big accomplishment. I really need to focus on the small things because I hit gonna make we reach where we need to reach. So just try and see if you can just break down things. So if it is that you have this idea, you need to start a business. What is it first that I need to get done, and you focus on that until you gradually reach there. So yeah, and I hope you really start that venture, the Reveal. Looking forward to hear about that venture. All right. So, yes, guys.
okay. Um, Debbie said a few things that resonated with me. One, she said, take a chance on your ignorance. And Marisol is a prime example of that when she said that she was scared to take on whatever she planning to do, I won't say. And because of the fact that she didn't know, it's the fear of the unknown. And as humans, that is something that is always a factor in making a decision for us. So we have to take a chance on our ignorance. Believe in yourself. Believe that you can do it. And you can even tie it back to FMA elections. A lot of persons may think that, oh, they're not capable, they cannot do this. They don't think they have enough information, or they will be able to do their tasks that they are assigned to do. But take a chance on your ignorance. Trust me, we as the exec or the persons on the panel will see. We see. I'm so sorry. We see what you are not seeing in yourself. So take a chance on your ignorance and apply for that position. She also said that you should rest but never retreat, guys. That is a very powerful statement. Rest, but don't retreat. Don't give up. Take a little time off, but continue. Keep pushing on. That is my mantra. Push through it all. The process is necessary for the purpose, guys. So push through everything. Don't give up. So I want to thank everybody for joining us today. I hope that you learned something. I hope that you were encouraged. And we're looking forward to seeing you guys out in the world. We're looking forward to seeing you guys on Instagram. Ravella, I'm looking forward to seeing you launch that business. Marisol, I'm looking forward to seeing you in that position and not just being it, acting in it. Relisha, I know you're shy, but I know a lot of opportunities going to be coming your way. I'm looking forward for you guys to be walking in your purpose and just accepting challenges and tackling them great. So thank you guys. This is the end of our meeting and we'll see you next time. Bye bye.